Tribe. Top of the day or night to you, depending on when you're tuning into this video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, DASOULTRUTH, where I keeps it 100 with you. All right, I'm back with another pick a pile, pick your pile, pick your number. And this reading will be about what spirit is whispering. Okay. Some of these piles, I feel like they might have been shouting it at this point, or have been whispering for a little while, and you just haven't been seeing them signs. There was a couple cards that flipped in reverse, but I'm going to read all of these cards upright, except for the tarot cards. But I'll get into that when I get into the piles. As usual, this is a general reading, so please do not try and tape it, paste it, stick it, or glue it. If it's not rocking out, not resonating, please leave it right on here for somebody else. Okay, somebody else the spirit is whispering to at this present moment. What else? There will be a deep dive for this reading. Okay, I'm going to clarify a couple things in these piles, but if anything is really sticking around or really just needs some extra attention, and that's going to be put into the deep dive. And also in the deep dive will be I'm going to clarify, coming from spirits, the angels, your guides, basically is what this reading is about. Spirit, angels, and your guides. And we're going to see what they're whispering as far as your wealth, what they're whispering with your success, your happiness, your career, marriage, for those of you that are in a marriage, love, and also coming from the solar plexus and the sacral chakra vantage point, viewpoints, energy, frequency, basically. So all of that will be in the deep dive, and that information will be in the description box below. What else? Pick your pile if you haven't already. 1, 2, or 3. What's in these piles? The first set of cards I'm going to put down is going to be what is spirit whispering. What is the message? What is trying to come through? A couple of them do have some sayings on the back. These first ones I will be reading out of the book. Then we're going to get into some tarot to see basically why spirit or your guides or the ancestors are trying to push you or whisper to you. What's the cause? And then the last set is going to be what you can do to see it, hear it, catch these signs, catch what spirit is throwing down, basically what your guides are throwing down, what they tapping you on your shoulder for. So let's get it in. Pick your pile if you haven't already. I'm going to clear away 2 and 3, and I will be right back. Pile number 1. We're going to see what the goings on is, what's being whispered in your ear. All right, pile number 1. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on. What's being whispered in your ear? What type of signs or things are floating around in your area? Some that you are not catching. Maybe you catching some. Maybe you catching none. Maybe you seeing it like, no, that's not for me. That's not my sign. Let's see. Let's see. All right. As I said in the original part of the video, the first set of cards that I'm going to throw down is going to be what spirits, your guides, your ancestors are whispering to you. Then we're going to get the picture about why they're whispering it, what's going on. And then we're going to see what you can do to help you see it, hear it, grasp it. Like, yeah, they talking to me. That's for me. That's for me. All right, let's see. You were one of the piles that got it upside down, and I'm gonna flip it, but we're gonna recognize that that is upside down. All right, pile number 1, the soul tribe that chose this pile. Your first one coming out, that energy is manifestation. Spirit is yelling manifest. Grab that wand. Your chakras are in alignments. You have raised yourself higher over these last couple weeks, these last couple months, over this last year. And 7 take up the whole, but this is 6 line, like 6 layers. 6 could be relevant to you. But it's time to bring something about. It's time to bring your dreams back into your number one, your priority list, of your possibility list. You have the resources, you have the time, you have the energy, you have the fuel, if you so choose, pile number 1. But let's see. Let's keep it going. I am going to read this card, but I want to see what else has been laid down for you. Strength and guidance. Like I said from this, you got the tools. There is something that spirit, that your ancestors, your guides are pushing you to create, to bring about, to push out from yourself. It's something that is ready. And you have the strength and the guidance around you to do it, the know-how. And whatever particular parts or things that you don't know, there's guidance around. Ask and ye shall receive, pile number 1. Your next one coming in is trust the universe. This is being whispered, or you're being urged because something has you blocked, believing that it's not going to come about. Maybe bad false starts. Maybe it's a dream that's so old or has been around so long, you like, you know what, it's just going to stay a dream. It's never going to manifest. But they are whispering trust. Your next one is Kuan Yin. And I can't wait. We're going to read this, but I want to read this, your overall energy first. And then we will read this, pile number 1. Kuan Yin. But looking at this, it's like this is making me think of the calmness, the readiness of the chakras. Like it's making me think of queen energy, because queen energy is when you are ready internally. You're balanced in. You are balanced enough to bring it forth, to manifest it, to create it, to put it into your 3D. But we will see what that card says. And your last one out of this first bunch, pile number 1, is passion. This is definitely something, pile number 1, you've been feeling this urge. This is too much. With passion coming in and the manifest, you starting with the manifestation. You've been getting the urge to do something and you've been knocking it out your mind. Like you've really been your own devil's advocate. It could be outside influences too, but nothing is pushing or stopping you as much as you are. And there is a passion for it, but something has you not trusting or believing either in the universe to carry this out or in yourself. Like somewhere along the line, it's just not going to connect. It's just not, I'm just not going to have the right ingredients, the right resources, the time, the energy. You feel like something will be lacking if you give something your all, or push forward, or take this jump, this leap. You like, it's not, the net's just not going to be under me. Like, I don't know. All right, let's get the reading, pile number 1. Let's see what the book has to say on this manifestation. Coming out strong, pile number 1. They might got the little, the blowhorn yelling manifestation to you. Let's see. All right, we're going in alphabetical order in this book. Manifestation. Okay, it says, manifestation is just a new name for principles that have been practiced for thousands of years and used across many realms. Whether it is praying to the gods for a good harvest or making a totem for good luck or protection, it's all the same thing. It's about creating an outcome that you desire. Whether manifesting is created by ceremony, ritual, or by putting the thought out to the universe, it's just simply a different path to the same destination and a different name for an ancient practice. All right, pile number 1. It also says, you have the power to manifest your future. What do you want now, for tomorrow, and for next year? It is time to look deep within and decide what it is you want for yourself. You possess the power to manifest what you need. You know you can, but rarely do you stop to think about how things always arrive in the nick of time. You have little regard for how it actually happens, but now it's time to be a little more precise with what you want and how you will get it. This is your wish card. Make your wish and watch it happen. Imagine your fairy godmother standing before you, wand raised, waiting to grant you your wish. What will it be? I say, damn, pile number 1. Your guides, your angels, spirit is telling you to make a wish. That you have everything that you need. And we're going to see why, what led, what in the what's. What are they showing? What's going on? You are ready, pile number 1. You've been getting the nudge, the passion, something is there. You're feeling something. I can't wait to get to that deep dive and see that solar and that sacral chakra, because there's going to be quite a few cards flipping out on that, especially with this passion. Oh, and let me finish these, and I'm going to read those. All right. Before I get to your tarot, let's read these 2 cards. Kuan Yin. The card says, enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. If you have been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, something that a passion is growing and growing and growing inside of you, then it is your confirmation. Just do it. I ain't playing pile number 1. I can't wait to see what's stopping y'all. What? And this last one, passion. It says love, sexual energy, passions aroused, vital life force, kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control, surrender. Surrender to your dreams. Surrender to what it is that you want, pile number 1. Your heart's desire, your passion's desire. Because like that card said, the wand is waiting to be raised. Waiting. All right, let's see what this picture is drawing for you, pile number 1. We have Queen of Acorns. passion, creativity, we have 3 of acorns, foresight, exploration, and acorns is wands. But your inspiration is to the side. Let me see. What has you, I don't want to say fear. And this was upside down also. Ace of crystals. This is Ace of coins. Manifestation. Prosperity. In reverse. Something has the hand that you hold the wand in. Something is crippling that hand, making you not want to wave it. Like you could wave it like you just don't care. Pile number 1. We have 3 of crystals. A collaboration. Productivity. Upright. 3 of crystals. That's 3 of coins. And then we got the sun. Vitality again. Joy again. Y'all got a lot of keywords that's floating around, pile number 1. A lot of good words. Manifestation. Vitality. Vital life force was what it said. Joy twice. Something has y'all scared. And I have to clarify, because this was something is blocking you, pile number 1, from wanting to again swing that wand like you just don't care, like your wish will not be granted. Something has taken your trust for the universe away, your trust for your dreams to come true away. And for a lot of you with this 3 of acorns in reverse, okay, which is 3 of wands, it's because you have to give trust into the universe. It's because you are blocked from seeing the every detail of what your dream is going to be. It's like you have to just trust that it's gonna still be a dream come true for you. Like, first and foremost, you have to remember that even though spirit guides or your ancestors are wanting you to pick up this wand, wanting you to manifest, we are all still co-creators. We still, if you're older and have experience, then you should know nothing in life. You can't control every detail, every aspect of everything. You are a co-creator. So whatever this dream is going to be, wants and needs in this manifestation. So you have to leave room for flexibility. You have to leave room for whoever it is you believe in, okay, for the universe to do their work. But it will still be your dream come true. It will still be your wish. You will still be bringing this about, creating it. All right, let's see. I'm definitely, I'm going to be clarifying this 3 of acorns and this Ace of crystals in reverse. because something has you not wanting to jump. It's either negativity around you now, making you feel like you can't jump, making you feel like you shouldn't do something that you're getting butterflies in the pit of your stomach for, that you're, things are starting to come off the top of your head, you're wanting to create and do, but you're just like, no, I should put my time and effort and energy into this. I should do something else. But it's like, no, now is the time to bring that dream about. All right. Let's see. We checking out this Three of Acorns first. This Three of Wands in reverse. You feel some type of way because you cannot see the whole future. You cannot see what's before you. You're creating it, but it's still going to be like a dream surprise. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Charity, 22, Generosity in reverse. And we have the Death card, Rebirth. Pile number 1. Something is definitely different this time. Something, again, the biggest difference that I'm feeling is your leveling up. You being balanced and centered enough to even get all of these cards pushing a manifestation. All of these cards pushing you to go towards something that's you're starting to feel passion for. And believe that you can achieve it. Believe that you can obtain it. Bring it about. Make it happen. And anything that is blocking that, anything that is not pushing you toward this, then there needs to be a death. This is a rebirth. You're manifesting something new, a new way, a new path. But it's like it's not going to work. It's not going to come about. You're not going to get that full inspiration you need. It's like just having this passion is not going to push you toward it. You need to be right on the inside. You need to be balanced within. You need to see it, believe it. And with the Generosity Acts, you know you have leveled up enough to know who your guides are, what you should trust, what you have enough resources, enough knowledge, enough wisdom. And the Queen of Pentacles, again, enough resources. This card says growth. You have grown. You know what to do with what you have. You have accomplished something that you can now bring about an idea or a dream from the past, something that you've been wanting to do. And for a lot of you, I feel like there is somebody around that is really downplaying it. Like, are you serious? Like, that shit is still in your mind? Like, you really about to do this? Yes, the hell I am. Yes, I'm is. That's what you need to say. And again, rebirth, a death to anything that is not pushing that energy, that is not helping you rock on that frequency. Somebody or something is trying to kill your dreams, and it's like it's making you want to not jump for your dreams. Making you want to push it back down, stick it in the hole it came from. Like, you know what? It's just not time for you yet, dream still. Yes, it is, pile number 1. Let's see what's going on with this Ace of Crystals. Another queen. I'm not playing with y'all. Pile number one. I mean, how many queens y'all ready for the kings? Y'all are ready for the action. And I don't mean kings and queens as people. I mean it as energies. The queen, you getting the end right. This Queen of Wands, that's your inspiration. And you got Queen of Wands again upright on your Ace of Crystals. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. Taking care of your resources, knowing what to do. And the parts that you don't know what to do with, there is people, places, things, information around. But you have grown, you have leveled from within. So there is definitely something external telling you what you know to be facts, what you know to be true from within. And maybe that's not cool or right for them, but it's cool and right and balanced for you. Those are the ingredients you need for your manifestation, not for anybody else's. Let's see what else, because we got the Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups, okay? Memories. This is for y'all. It could be people on the outside and memories blocking you to star player your wishes. Oh my gosh, y'all keep getting the same cards but different cards. Same meanings. But this Six of Cups is upright. So this is not painful memories from the past. This is not you dwelling on something horrible. This is you having those dreams, those daydreams also of what is starting to give you passion. Your wishes, your old wants are floating through your mind. And look, this the Queen of Wands got passion on that. I'm not, Pile number one. On top of the Ace of Crystals, that is an Ace of Pentacles, but it is in reverse, and it's only in reverse because you haven't grabbed it. You ain't flipped it. You just gotta pluck it, and it will be right upright for y'all. It's like y'all are, I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to leave this alone, and we're going to take it into the deep dive on what this is, because it's not so much mental. Y'all have control over your mental. Okay, even if there was false starts, bad starts, something that didn't happen, it's like you mentally overcame that. You like, you know what? I got a trick for that. This time I'm going to do this. But there could be somebody in your ear that's like, remember when? Or this is why it didn't work, and you want to do it again, but you already got that problem solved. You already figured that out. But somebody is making you doubt yourself, doubt your wisdom, doubt your queens, doubt your balance, doubt what you can bring about in your section. Let me see, is there anything else as to what the blockage is, as to why pile number one is not manifesting? Why do they have a Three of Acorns, a Three of Wands? Look, now you got your Ace of Pentacles upright. You got Nine of Pentacles. And here go that King of Pentacles, and that wants to come out. But Six of Swords, gotta set up some boundaries. You, upon number one, y'all gonna have to cut some people off. And if you don't cut them off, you're gonna have to put some people on timeout, or go find that space that you can go to every day, every other day, once a week, to keep this going, to keep you in a positive state, a non, I don't want to say negative. I want to say a non-devil's advocate state. Because it's like whatever somebody is trying to pound in your ear, on your other shoulder, from where your guides, your angel, your spirit is pushing you in your guts, they're drowning in or pounding in the negative. So it's like you need to make space for this, for your dreams, for your wishes. And wow, this King of Pentacles says mentor. The problem could be pile number one, even though it's a couple energies coming off this king, but one of the stronger ones coming off is that whoever is being your dream killer type, or being overly I'm just gonna say overly negative, because they're being a dream killer. They're saying something that cannot happen, or won't happen, or the possibility that is gonna come through or work out for you, or that your dream is gonna come true is slim to none, basically. This is somebody that has helped you get to where you are. This is somebody or group of people that has giving you jewels, gems that are part of the reason why you are where you are. But that doesn't make everything that they say or do right for you. Or I'm gonna just keep it with right for you. Like, everything has a rhyme or reason. Everything has a season, a time. And it's like, I feel like right now, pile number one, it's like whoever this is, you either need to put them on timeout, like I said, until you can come back and be sure within yourself. Like, start pulling these kings upright and putting that action, so you can shut them up with your actions and not have to say anything. And that's going to make you stronger. That's going to help you with your boundaries, help you to stand your ground, help to make your next manifestation periods a little bit easier, a little bit better. Or a cut off for real, like a grown, like, thank you, and you know, we've come as far as we can come type thing. Because the other two cards that fell out are the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Pentacles is about luck. The Nine of Pentacles is representing another singular person also. Okay, obtaining their goals, seeing what they have done, seeing where that last coin is. That's crazy as hell, because this is the 10 of coins in my hand. How about it? Seeing where that last coin is. They're set up with the 9. They're happy with the 9. They don't want to change the 9. They looking for that one. And you know who know what to do with 10? The King of Pentacles. Because he's holding that one in his hand also, pile number one. But it's like at this point, it's time for you to become the mentor. It's time for you to be that number one voice that you listen to. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you, your angels, your guides, that you need to be your final answer, buzzer, hitter person. To put the action to all your queens, all your inspiration, all your passion, all your wishes. And at this present moment, forget, it does not matter who else is not pleasing, not sitting well with, because this is your 10 of Pentacles. This is your action, your manifestation, your wishes. Pile number one. Pile number one. How about it? That's some good whispering right there, boy. That's some good whisperings. Where are we going now? We're gonna go into the what you can do, okay? To not just take my word for this, okay? But to see and hear these whisperings that's coming to you more clearly. See those signs that's being shown to you. All right, where, I guess I'll put them over here. Your first one is time to reflect. Time to reflect on you. Again, reflect on what you can do, where you have come. You have come some ways, pile number one. And something is pushing you to be greater, to be your greatest, to bring something about, to just have that inner child jumping for joy. Reflect on what is pushing you toward that dream, that wish. And what feels like it's snatching you back, like it's making it harder for you to move forward. All right, your next one is with love and kindness. With love and kindness. And I feel like this is with love and kindness to yourself, pile number one. Oh, excuse me. And with love and kindness to whoever is drinking the haterade, being the dream killer. Because I'm not feeling what is the word I'm looking for? I don't feel like they're wishing harm or wishing hurt on you. Again, for a lot of you, this is your mentor. This is somebody you was looking up to. This is somebody who helped you get to where you are, the balance you are. The place and space you are in. You can give them some credit, a little credit, a lot of credit. Is something, again, a jewel or something that they dropped and you've picked up. And for others, it's something that they've seen, something they've been through with you. So they're like, you can't, or they've been around for a lot of years, like you know you haven't done it this far, you're not gonna do it. So it's not, yes, it is negativity because they're not pushing you toward it, but it's not like they're being like malicious or trying to really sabotage your dreams. they're just not giving you that inspiration or pushing you to make you believe as you did. It's something that happened as to why they're not all in, all gun-ho. But then again, or again, like I said, this is your dream. This is your wish. So nobody is going to be all in or have as much excitement or as much passion for it as you do, because it's yours. So however you need to move away from this energy or set this boundary up with this Six of Swords so you can get movement. It's done with love. It's done with kindness. It's done with understanding. That it's not nothing against you. This is just so I can reach my dream. So I can grab hold. And then again, it's going to be actions are going to speak louder than words. Actions is going to shut up whoever this is. All right, your next one, pile number 1 is, by visualizing my desired outcome, the perfect action is always inspired. And I believe it was this one, the one that I read. And it said you need to visualize what you want. What is it that you wish for? How do you want it to come about? This card also says, as your desire to feel good leads you to thoughts that feel good, the perfect action will be inspired from that alignment. And that inspired action is always joyful. Again with the joy. A lot of good positive keywords, pile number 1, floating around in your reading. Your next one. Seeking approval of others hinders my joyness. I'm not playing with y'all. Again, you have outgrown, you have out-leveled, you have surpassed, you've shed that phase. And you seeking approval or looking for somebody else to, again, put your dream or your wish as high up as you do is not going to happen. Again, you are going to have to be that final answer, that final say-so. If you want that outcome to be joyous. And again with the joy. Another card with the joy. This card says, if the way you feel depends on anything outside of you, you're in trouble. But if you depend only upon your connection with your own inner being, then everything in your experience falls into alignment. And pile number 1, that is what all these queens that's popping off in your reading is doing. That you are in alignment. But the problem is you trying to mix in, sprinkle in somebody else's approval, somebody else's input. Because that input helped you before. It helped you to get where you are. But again, you got the death card. That is done. It is a rebirth. Those old ways, those old things are not going to push you to this anymore. There's a different inspiration. You're on a different frequency. Pile number 1. All right, your next one is, I make many decisions and then I make them right. This card says, your true work in this perfectly balanced universe is to weigh continually your new stimulation of thought against the existing beliefs within you, thereby deciding what you want. Hold on, that was confusing, but I feel like that just tied everything together. Hold on. Your true work in this perfectly balanced universe is to weigh continually your stimulation of thought against the existing belief within you, thereby deciding what you now want. If you ain't hearing the whispering style number one, we gonna get to your last card. This is the crystal cards. You could possibly go out, get you a crystal, or there is a quote, a saying down here too that I'm going to read. Something to help you get that moment to hear them, that peace of mind moment, or to hear yourself, to just pull that peace of mind, to pull this together, to manifest. All right, your last card in this pile, or in this reading, before your deep dive, pile number one is opal. Opal stone. Okay, it says, let yourself sparkle and shine. It says you are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Pile number one. It's time to be bright. It's time to throw them shades on and shine your ass off. Your wish is ready. Your dream is ready. Just pick up that wand. Set your boundaries and get the waving. All right, that has been your reading, pile number one. For those of you that will not be rocking out in the deep dive, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this energy exchange, please like and subscribe. And for those of you that are checking out the deep dive, go on, hit that link below. I'm about to clear these cards up, and I will see you at the deep dive. And for the rest of you, I'm going to clear this up, and I will be right back, pile number two. All right, pile number two. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see what's going on in your section, in your bubble, in your world. Let's see what spirits, your angels, your ancestors are whispering to you. I believe I went over what these cards was, so let's see what's going on, pile number two. Let's see what's being whispered to you. This first card is the one that I will be reading the book on. A couple of these other ones do have a little paragraph on it, so I will be reading that. Set these to the side. That's hopefully how you're going to be able to hear them, see them. All right, this first one, we have achievements. Achievement coming in, pile number two. You crossed some line. You've made it through a long, wavy road, pile number two. We definitely going to see what the book has to say about that. Your next one coming in is healing energy. Spirit might be whispering, it's time for them fours. It's time for that rest, and then plan what your next move is. I'm feeling like they saying it's look what you have overcome. Look how far you've come. Look what you have done. It's time to take a little breather. It's time to take a little woosah. It's time to heal the parts, places, spaces that got bruised and battered on this journey to achievement. And your last one coming in before we get to that tarot is La Natura. Nurturing. A long road, maybe some few of you just had a baby, or just got a new addition, finished taking care of someone, and now it's time to heal yourself. And for those that haven't, it's like you gave birth to something. You brought something about. Some type of achievement. And it's like, now look and see how much work you put in. Look and see what you've done. It's time to rest so you don't get burned out. So you can keep achieving with whatever this is. Alright, let's get to the book. Let's see what the book has to say, and then I'll read. I don't think this one has a back. It doesn't. That's just healing energy. Something needs to be healed after this journey traveled. Alright, let's see what this book has to say. Pile number 1. Alright, pile number 2. Achievements. Put these down. Alright, the book says, achievement is the sense of knowing you have completed something you deemed is worthy of recognition. Many times we fail to recognize the significance of our achievements, and it is often left to others to remind us of what we have accomplished. To recognize an achievement, you must first look inwards and acknowledge you have excelled and completed the task. Learn to recognize what your achievements are, then acknowledge and celebrate them. It is not egotistical to celebrate your wins, provided you remain humble in the knowledge you have also learned some lessons along the way. I think that's what I said. Let's read on. It says, you are in the final stages of completing a major milestone in your life. You haven't quite reached the finish line yet, but it is in sight. But you'll get there quicker than you anticipate, which will put you in a spin. You've been seeing this finish line in the distance for so long, you never really considered what you would do once you get there. When you do cross the line, it will be the end of an era and the start of a new one. Embarking on a new era can be daunting, but can also be filled with endless opportunities to create and reinvent yourself. Before you start the final dash to the finish line, think about what you want next in life. When you step up to the winner's circle, have a clear direction where you want to go next and how you want your life to be. Pile number 2. Been seeing this finish line for a while now. You trying to put finishing touches, do this, do that, a little extra this, sprinkle a little this on there. And what spirit, your angels, your ancestors are telling you is that look what you have done so far. Look what you have come across. Look what you have traveled across, done. And again, this healing energy is, you need to heal the things that got bruised along the way. You need to heal back up to full, so that whatever it is you put your time and energy and effort into thus far will not go under the radar, will not get you to your finish line, will not be what you want it to be. But if you keep going at the rate, the energy, you keep doing exactly what it is you're doing right now, you're going to burn yourself out and not have enough to see this through. Or not enough to sustain. which is ultimately what is a part of your goal also. All right, let's see what's bringing this about. What's bringing about this achievement? What's bringing about this much needed healing energy, this rest? A time for you to keep things natural. To not overextend, to not overdo. It's like you've done that. And just like that card said, it's not to say that there's not more work or more movement or more journeying to do. It's just that at this present moment, you need to get yourself back up to full capacity before you can keep going. If you want things to still be how you want them to. All right. We have justice, number 11, truth, clarity. We have Knight of Acorns, action, drive. Okay, I'm liking that. Justice coming in on what you've been wanting to do, on what's been inspiring you. Y'all really, I feel like pile number 2, y'all really don't want to stop. You feel like you don't want to lose momentum, or if you slow down or switch things up, then things are going to change. It's not going to go the way you want. You feel like y'all going to drop the ball, or something's going to be missed. Of course, with this next one, 2 of crystals coming in reverse. Balance, adaptability. You have to adapt to your circumstances, to your now, to your present moments. It's like you do not have to sustain the amount of work, the amount of effort that you have been. That you needed that for the startup. You needed that to get things going. It's like if you keep at this, not only are you going to burn yourself out, but you're going to start to lose your passion. You're going to start to lose your inspiration for it. You're going to start to lose your want for it. It's not going to be fun anymore. You're not going to enjoy it. It's not going to bring you balance. So you have to retune yourself, energize yourself. Again, heal up what got bruised and battered along this way so far. And then proceed. Your next one is 2 of Acorns in reverse. We got some Pentacles in reverse, and now we have some Wands in reverse. And both are 2s. Both are your choices. You need to watch your choices that you're making right now, because you're not in the same space as you was last week, last month, last year with this. Now the choices that you make are not coming at your clear mental, your rested mental. Now you could be making rush decisions. You could be not thinking things through, or not looking at something from all angles now, because you don't have the time or the energy or the effort. And again, to do that, to make choices, to make movements when you are not as balanced as you was, or not as rested as you was, or can't see things from a higher perspective or a fuller view, then you're taken away from your outcome. You're taken away from you. It's like you're making movements and wasting energy because it's not going to be what you wanted, because you need the rest. And then we have 6 of acorns, success, triumph. You need this healing energy. You need to rest in order to keep this victory, in order to have this win. And again, what I'm really feeling is like y'all feel like if you slow down, something's going to stop. Something's not going to work. You feel like you're going to drop the ball. Your next one, King of Crystals, but you are not. King of Pentacles. Courage, commitment. Stability. Knowing what to do with your coins. Knowing what to do, period, with this King of Crystals. But it's like you cannot be in this king energy, or you cannot carry out king actions or king duties, so to speak, not at 100. Something is not going to get the attention or the time or the effort that it needs. It's going to take away from your outcome, and that is not what you want. That's what you fear. But the thing is, like, you're going to bring about what you fear by not giving yourself that time to rest. Not giving yourself that time to keep yourself at 100. And your last one is the Chariot. Again, something you're being nudged right now by spirit, by your ancestors, by your guides, because something is slowing down. You're starting to feel different toward what you have accomplished, toward this achievement. And it's because, for one, like this card said, you're not recognizing your achievement. You're not seeing how far you have come. And for 2, this is happening because you're losing fuel. You're losing time. You're losing energy. Because now you're just expending it to expend it, just to say, or not just to say, but you're still putting it toward this project, toward this journey, toward this thing. But it's not helping it. It's not propelling, because this is not what it needs at this time. You already put that in. You already tapped off, put all of that to its capacity. So anything going into it now is just a waste, basically. It's just extra that's not going to get used. You've taken this as far as it can go at this present moment. So now it's time for you to refuel so you can take this the rest of the way. This Chariot card says discipline, determination. This does not take away from your discipline. This does not take your determination away from getting to that finish line, from finishing whatever this is. Whatever you feel like that goal line looks like. Pausing and refueling does not take away from your determination. It's going to help you bring that determination back. It's going to help you bring that spark for this back. It's going to help you bring that joy for this back, because I feel like you're starting to lose it. This is why you're being whispered to. This is why you're being urged. To tune your frequency to that healing energy for a second. Heal up, rest up. So that you could be on your A game. You could be in tip-top shape when you deal with and handle whatever it is you need to do, because you coming at it in King of Crystal, King of Pentacle energy. All right, let's read the back of this card. I think this is the last one with the words. And then we're going to get into the oracles, the tarot, of what you can do to better hear this, okay? To not just take my words for what spirit, your angels, your guides are trying to whisper to you, but for you to be able to see and hear these signs, these synchronicities, these urgings, these gut reactions that you want to take, but you're like, meh. This card, the La Natura, says, you will give birth to something new, something beautiful. An idea manifests, the beginning of a new and wondrous journey. Blessings. Whatever you are doing, have done, is being blessed, is blessed. But it's like you got to make sure, again, that you are fueled, that you tap off all your needs. So that you can then deal with the needs of whatever else this is, the needs of whoever else, whatever else outside of yourself. But you got to make sure that you heal first. You refuel first. Recognize what you've done, give yourself a pat on the back, and then take a nap. Straight like that. Pile number 2. All right. Let's see what you can do to help hear and see these messages coming through. Seek your destiny. Seek it. Taking a breath, taking a time out, taking a woosah, taking a weekend away to nothing. You are still seeking your destiny. You are still working on your master plan. It's just that, just like cars need the gas to get where they going, to get to their destination, you need gas to get to your destination. And this card says seek your destiny, but I feel it's like see your destiny. Your next one, pile number 2, is embrace the dark. Embrace your shadow side. Embrace the lights out for nap time. It's like, I feel like with this card is embrace the dark, because y'all been shining a light on everything, every nook and cranny, every corner, just to make sure that it's going right, it's doing this, that you are doing all you can do. It's like cut the lights out for a minute. Ease your worry for a second. See where you are in this present moment, and that if you do stop and take a look at your bigger picture, you will be happy. It will inspire you and spark you to go on, to carry on, to finish with new ideas to add to it. So embrace the dark, embrace the night, embrace your shadow. Embrace a nap. Your next one, seek the lesson. Seek the lesson that you have learned. That card said you done learned the lessons. You traveled the journey. You are not at the finish line, but you see it. The problem is you gotta rest before. Like, do you want to crawl across the finish line? Like only a piece of your point to pass it. Like I did it. It might take like a day or two or a week for the rest of my body to get through it, but I did it. And then what? You want to be able to run across that finish line. Have the energy mentally and physically. Recognize the lessons that you have learned, and you're going to need to embrace the dark in order to do that. Shut your eyes, take a minute, think about something other than this road you have traveled, or what you can do to perfect something. Because you've done it. Again, anything else added to this project, this job, this thing, at this moment is just going to be excess. It's just going to be wasted. Wasted. Your next one is, I can relax into my natural well-being. How about it? I can relax into my natural well-being. Keywords: relax and natural. You got La Natura. This card says, the essence of all that you appreciate is constantly flowing into and creating your reality. As you appreciate your state of appreciation, your state of appreciation opens more channels that allow you more for which to feel appreciation. Okay, I'm going to have to read that one more time, and then I feel like y'all really need to do this because y'all are not channeling or feeling appreciation for yourself, again, for where you are. Because if you did, I feel like y'all would just fall out in a chair somewhere and just take the deepest breath ever. And again, it's not to stop or halt or to say that you are happy with the end product, the finish. It's just to fuel up to proceed. All right. And oh yeah, one of these. These last two are going to be crystals, and then that you can use to help you embrace the dark, to help you seek your destiny, seek the lesson, to help you relax. And then we have some quotes and sayings at the end of them too. So your first one is appetites. It's progress, not perfection. I ain't... Woo, pound number two. Progress, not perfection. You are trying to get perfection. Where it's like, at this point, you need to see, like, okay, do I want to make it to where I could just see the finish line and it's just perfection up to here? Or do you want that progress to that you actually finish it? This card says, hold on. It says, don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. I'm just going to set the card down. Like, it's just, what more can I say? And your last one, pile number 2, is Larimar. Sensitive emotions. It says, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Y'all could be losing your mind at this point, thinking things are falling apart and it's just not going to work out. I see the finish line, but I'm never going to make it. And that's because your mental and your physical, you need rest. You need to rest your mental. You need to rest your physical body. You need to heal. And that is not going to cripple you. That's not going to prohibit you. That's not going to not make this achievement or finish line disappear. It is going to be there. But you need this time. You need this woosah so that you can run across that damn finish line. Instead of dragging yourself. Like, at least I made it. No, you want to go across balanced. Go across fueled up just like you was fueled up when you started. Go across inspired just like you were inspired when you started. It's like y'all need a weekend getaway. Y'all need a woosah. Y'all need like the best nap ever. All right, and I didn't even clarify none of your cards, but I really feel like I did not need to. All right, pile number 2, that has been your reading. For those of you that are not checking out the deep dive, thank you so much for rocking out with me. I hope you enjoyed this energy exchange. If you did, please like and subscribe. And for those of you that are clicking that button, I will see you over there. As far as this video, I'm about to clean this up. And pile number 3, I will be right with y'all. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, pile number 3. Welcome in. Let's see what's going on with your whisperings. From spirits, from your angels, from your guides. I think I already went over in the main part of the video what these cards was about. So we about to hop right in pile number 3. We gonna get to what's been whispering. Have you been seeing these signs? Have you been hearing these signs? This first card is the one I'm going to read the book on. And then you got a couple that have some words on the back. So, your first sets of cards and what Spirit is whispering is Journey. And it's looking like you like in the middle of your journey. With a lot of signs at play on this card. We got swords, that's air signs. We got a little patch of earth with some stone. You set up a part of your foundation, which is also a door sitting on some earth. Okay, so we got air and earth off this journey. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. These darker colors, that's reminding me of chakras. It's like you, I feel like, are in the mist. Like this earth and swords are sitting in the water. Hold up, that's leaves. This is a lot. Pile number 3, I'm gonna read what the rest of these are, because I feel like you are like dead smack dab, like in the middle of everything. It could be in the middle of your everything and everybody else's everything, or this is just the middle of your everything and that's enough. We gonna see. We gonna get we gonna see. What is being whispered, Spirit? What is being whispered? We got signs and reminders. You've been seeing a lot of synchronicities, pile number 3. A lot of signs, having a lot of reminiscences on a lot of things. You are in the middle of your emotions, in the middle of your mind, pile number 3. And what I'm feeling right now is what's trying to be whispered is you can find balance in the middle of all of this. There is a door, a lit door. there is space. It's like the water is not right up on the swords, not right up on your mental. There is room to breathe, room to wiggle, change some things around. But there's a lot of there's a lot going on, pile number 3. A lot, especially with the signs and reminders, because it's like not only are you dealing with in the now with whatever this journey is about, and we're gonna read this, well, I'm gonna read this for you, but signs and reminders is bringing more stuff in. Reminders of things that you wanted to do, that you wanted to bring about. There's a lot of butterflies on this card. And this moon is almost a new moon. Like there's not, these signs and reminders is not bad, not of bad times. It's like somehow making some room, clearing something up for something to grow of what could be or what should have been at this moment. Again, not necessarily bad things added, but still, I feel like this is more just more things added to this journey. Your next one's coming in is karma. Karma at hand, and that could be why there's reminders here. And these signs, you're seeing something. You're seeing, it's like you're in the middle of pulling things together. Pile number 3. That's why there's space around these things. Cause you're filing things, like you're moving things, clearing things. It's like spring cleaning in the now. Whatever season you are in while you are watching this video, it's spring cleaning time. And there's signs and reminders are to show you, or you're seeing signs and reminders from spirit, from your guides, from your angels. Like, remember when you was cool, like poking at your inner child, getting it to bring up what once was a dream, a wish, what had you in your happy place with these reminders. And your last one, healing. Healing. See, I'm not feeling this signs and reminders as something negative. I really feel like y'all in the middle of everything, of all your signs, of your water, which is the emotions, of your knowings, your information. You feel like you are in the middle of your sword, your mental, your knowledge, your wisdom. In the middle of this dirt, this earth, growing, trying to root yourself. Check your foundations, check those roots to see what needs to be pulled and what's cool. What still got some sturdiness to it, some stability to it. And this healing card is like you seeing what needed to heal, what needs to heal. What signs or memories, reminders at this point in time, at this very moment, at this second, are not triggers anymore. It's like now it's going through the healing process. Something is not hitting like it was. There is a karma energy, not a karma with a C, a karma, Karma. A karma energy, a closing out cycles, applying lessons learned energy. That's what this journey is about. I'm about to read this because this journey is about those lessons learned, applying something. And there's signs and synchronicities and reminders around to get you to see this. All right, let's read the book. And then these two cards do have something behind it. And then we're going to drop this tarot. So let's see what we have. Pile number 2. All right, we're on a journey. Slide you down and put you center stage. Journey. And see what the book has to say. Journey. All right, pile number 3. A journey is not always traveling to different lands, but it can also be an inner journey. All right. You have the opportunity to travel a different route, ending up somewhere different to where you expected to be. Journeys are always significant as they provide you with experiences and understanding you did not have prior to starting. A journey will help you see things in a different light, from a different perspective. All right now, pile number 3. The book also says, whether you are about to embark on a physical or emotional journey, the outcome will be the same. You will not be the same person who starts the journey as the person that finishes. This is a time for enlightenment, a time when others have control of your learning. You will be completely absorbed in the experience and will not even know the changes that are taking place or the lessons you are learning till the journey is complete. There is no need to fear the journey, as it will have a wonderful outcome. Every experience in life is simply that, an experience that deepens your knowledge and brings you closer to your true self. The sacred knowledge and awareness is itself the essence of the journey. And I ain't even gonna talk no more right now. I'm just gonna read these 2 cards, and then we're gonna pull out the tarot and see the story or the picture why Spirit is whispering this. Why is trying to show you or give you signs or positive things to see that these are lessons that you have learned. It's just time to apply it, to have you see that you have wiggle room somewhere. I mean, you're not doing flips and cartwheels, but there's space to move, space to maneuver. Your mental, your grounding, again, your emotions. It's like at this present moment, you're able to summarize this journey from afar. I said I wasn't even going to talk no more. I'm reading the cards. Let's go. Karma. Pile number 3. It says, someone from the past re-emerges in your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. You can give somebody the business, but give it to them with love and respect. And still be about what you are. Still recognize where you are on your journey. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. Like I said, it's time for you to apply them lessons learned to close out these cycles, to give you a bird's eye view of why you're in the middle of everything, but not in the middle of everything. It's like, yeah, you're in the middle, but you're so high up, you're not, things aren't affecting you as they were, again, because you're in this karma energy, healing energy. You're not in a trying to understand or a mad or sad or really not having space around this. Really not having room to ground. Room to get your mental right. Your intellect right. To know what you know. And know that you know it. Alright. And it's healing. You know, I'm just pushing the cards all around. Alright. Healing. Positive transformation is occurring on a soul level. The answer to your question is yes. The answer to your question is yes. Why? Because you have space now. You're making space. You're closing out cycles. So that's giving you the opportunity to start new cycles, start new doors, without trying to bring a bag or something through the door that don't fit. Of having to restart something over because you didn't apply the lesson that you already learned. Because you didn't understand it. It's like now you're in the center of it. You're seeing things differently because you can overstand something. You can confidently make moves, close out cycles. Because you have your signs. You're getting your reminders of what once was or what could or should be in the making. And healing anything that got hurt along the journey, along the way. And what's helping you do this, helping you get in this healing energy, this healing frequency, is these signs, these reminders. Again, you're not seeing past, I don't want to say bad things, or just past things that didn't go your way or as planned. They're not hitting you the same. You're seeing the whys or the how comes or the, okay, that happened because of this. Again, you're in that karma energy. You're in that closing out cycles. You're in that applying lessons. All right, let's see what put you here. What put you to the spirit, the angels, your guides, whispering that you have wiggle room. That you get into your tens, you being able to raise some wands to create something different. You making space. You healing some things and being okay with it. Feeling balanced with it. All right, your first one is a Knight of Shells. We have charm, passion. Okay, not bad. We have Four of Feathers, sanctuary, roots. I think I was talking about some roots. We have Eight of Acorns, energy, results. That is the Eight of Wands. That is okay. We have King of Shells to the side, but it's not in reverse. Harmony, integrity. Okay, we can see why that is to the side, because you are in the midst of closing out your cycles, of applying lessons. You're still in the healing energy. When you have done these things and made space for that, this is when this king is going to pop up. And this is King of Shells. So this is King of Cups, King of Water, King of Emotions. You being able to take action off of your emotions and not feel no type of way mentally, or you being able to take action mentally and not feeling no type of way emotionally. Your next one, which was to the side, is the Empress. Number 3, beauty, abundance, creativity. This is to the side because the Empress has to have that that confidence. The Empress has to be healed to create. And you're getting that inspiration. It has to, the energy has to be inspired. And you will get inspired. Pile number 3. Inspiration is going to come by way of you closing out these cycles. You're going to be like, yes, I did it. I did it. All right, we have the number 9, the Hermits. Oh, and that is 4. Those, the rest of the cards, pile number 3, is for how you can hear these signs. Not just take what I'm saying or my words for what it is, but how you can hear more clearly what spirit, what your guides are trying to push you toward. Or see these signs. See these lessons for what they are. The Hermits. Number 9. Contemplation. Wisdom. Going in your mind. Okay, so pile number 3. You are being whispered to. Because there is no action. I cannot say for how long. I would have to pull some cards to pull that energy on how long you've been in this cycle, how many times. It's probably different for all. But for most of you, this is not the first time round with one or more than one of these cycles or lessons learned that you applying. For some of these, they could have been applied before, but you went round one more time for whatever reason, for whatever security, for whatever. And it's like that's more so why this healing is at play. And I feel like that's more so why, yes, you have space, but why you can't do cartwheels and flips to maneuver to the next cycle. Is because you have went around a couple times. And it could be because some of these cycles, these lessons once had the charm, once had the passion, once gave you the sanctuary. You have Knight of Shells and 4 of Feathers. These are good cards to have. But they're falling on a spread where I asked, what is the reason? Like, why is Spirit, why are your guides pushing you toward this? So this is not because this is what you have. This is because this is what you were looking for, what you wanted. This is what you're reminiscing on. This is what the signs are pointing you toward. What you need to be wiggling and maneuvering around to achieve. The grounding with this Knight of Shells. Moving toward the things that make you feel like you have that stability. Like you have that wiggle room. 4 of Feathers. It says sanctuary and rest, where you feel like you can have peace of mind. Start different ventures. Go on a journey and you feel like it doesn't have to be a lesson learned. And we have 8 of acorns. That's results. It says energy. That's moving. That's getting power for inspiration. Getting that passion. Getting that fuel. Getting those urges. Those good reminiscings. Those times when that inner child was jumping for joy. What was your energy like? What was you doing? What was the frequency? And how can you tune into that now? What action can you do? Which is why this King of Shells and the Empress is coming into play on the side. What can you create? What action can you make? And it's like you can't do this, nor do you have the space for it until you apply your lessons. And no matter what lessons you apply, no matter what you keep, no matter what you let go, this healing card is still here, pile number 3. You still going to have to heal from your journey. You still going to have to heal to refuel yourself to get to the next part, the next stage. To be comfortable and cool while you create and put action to what it is you want to do on all the things that you thought of while you was in hermit mode. Using your wisdom a different way because you have space to do it. You going to have space to flip things around, to move things around, to have fun with yourself, with your inner child, with your dreams. What makes you smile for just no damn reason at all. At all. And I feel like I don't even need to clarify on this pile number 3. Like this really just said it how it was. We gonna get to the cards on what you can do to hear these messages for yourself, to see these come in more clearly, to see what you need to see. If this message wasn't enough, like this just to boost you into seeing you, pile number 3. Your first ones are respect your boundaries. How about it? Respect your own boundaries. Respect your own line that you draw in your sand. It's like just as much as you don't want somebody to cross over your line, you need to watch that you don't cross over the line either. It's still a boundary both ways. Your boundary. So hold your boundary so that you can see, so that things don't clutter up your space even more, so that you don't close in your own section, in your own bubble more. You need to make sure that your boundaries are respected both ways. All right, the next one, pile number 3, is heed your dreams. Heed your dreams. You have signs and reminders. Something is coming up. Something has been sparking off. You've been getting gut feelings. Just things that you want to do out the blue, or old memories, and you like, you know what, I always wanted to do but I just didn't, or I always wanted to get back to that. What that is, like, rock out with your inner child for a little bit, couple minutes out the day, and then extend the time as much as you can, but start a routine with you. Pile number 3. Microphone check with yourself on your lesson learned. Are you happy with what you're doing? Energy import and export. Fuel going out and in. All right, next one, pile number 3, is honor gain. Wow, I said gain. That is an A, not an N. Honor Gaia. Another rooting card, but this is a major root. In most other decks, it's called Mother Gaia. Honor the nurturing. And with this honoring Gaia, it's like the nurturing of all. Didn't you have a kind, be kind, or something card? Karma healing. I thought one of your cards said something about being kind or with love or something, but it's like, I'm really not feeling no negative energy from y'all, but it's just like, even if you I feel like this honor Gaia is here because it's gonna be real easy, pile number 3, to not fly up high and see the bigger picture. It could be real easy to dwell on past moments rather than dwell on good reminders, positive dreams, wishes. So it's like you're really going to have to get grounded, really have to stay rooted and see what is not secure and yank that shit up out of there in order to move positively through this journey, to positively close out these cycles, to positively heal, because that's only gonna, not only is it gonna do good for you, but whoever else is gonna be in your energy, like, it's only gonna trickle down. All right, your next one is nourish the soul. Honor Gaia and now nourish the soul. Nourish the soul. That means do things that make you feel good on a solar level. Whereas you're in the action doing things and you're not questioning tart shit. Like, you just do things that are really going to nourish your inner child, your inner self, your inner dreams, because it's going to nourish your wishes. It's going to help you heed your dreams. Pile number 3, y'all gonna have to stay on a positive again, to make you see these positive signs, to make you have these positive reminders, because with all of this, with your space, again, you have room to move, maneuver, change around, but you can't do flips. So at some points, that could be your trigger. Shit could go to the left. And there's more than enough reason. But you should have more than enough reason for it to stay right, for it to stay positive too. And it has a better chance of going that way if you nourish that soul. Pile number 3. The things that really, really, really make you happy. Regardless of the surrounding figures, the surrounding parties, the surrounding period. All right, and your next one is be without malice. See, be without malice, and I feel like this is up here because there is more than enough to, I mean, I don't want to say it, but warrant it. Like it could definitely go left. So that is why you have to definitely, pile number 3, just stay as positive as you can, as much on the up and up as you can. Pick your battles as much as you can, because it will be real easy for you to have no F's to give. Like, you got to be without malice. Because again, you have the clearer view. You could get the higher understanding, the overstanding, if you want. Or you can get the lower standing, the low vibe, if you want. So choose to be without malice, pile number 3. Alright, your next one is no one else needs to know this. No one else needs to know this. Another way to hear your whispers or your moves. The card says, it is not necessary for even one other person to understand these laws of the universe. For you are the attractor of your experience, just you. I feel like I want to go back to the nourish the soul. It's going to be times, places, spaces where things are going to nourish your soul and not near nothing else. Nobody else, nothing else. And it's going to have to be times where that is going to have to be okay. And you be cool with it. Because it's for you. It's nourishing your soul. And again, you got to have no F's to give about it not helping somebody or something else, because in the long run it will, because it helped you. So sometimes we really do need to take the selfish, I should say, stance, because that enables you later on to be selfless. You cannot always be selfless, because you will not. It is a point in time where you're going to need to refuel to get yourself together. And I just read that. All right, and your last one, pile number 3. This is a stone card, and also it has a saying, usually something that you will just help you. And this stone should help you if you meditate, or just use it to help you get through anything that I have talked about, or to help you hear or see the whispers or messages that spirits, your angels, your guides are trying to get through to you. And only you. For you. All right, your stone is citrine. And it says unnecessary worries. File number 3. It says release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Giving them to whoever it is you believe in. Whatever higher power it is that you believe in. Give it up and let it go. Because you got cycles to close out and healing to do, to make space for new things that are coming in, to make space for the rest of your journey. Where hopefully you'll be able to flip down, to do some cartwheels, because you would have cleared space. All right, pile number 3. That has been your reading. For those of you not clicking on for the deep dive, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this energy exchange, please like and subscribe. And y'all was the last reading. So for those of you that's clicking on, I will see y'all there. For everybody else, enjoy your day or night. Thanks for rocking out. And I will check y'all later.